episode of the Be Bold Show, it's all about fashion. Find out about Afro Chic's journey as one of Ghana's online clothing stores. And then we meet Maame Esi Acquah, CEO of AHA Lingerie. She tells us about her custom-made brassieres.
And in today's Day in a Life segment, we have a batik maker. Exciting! And of course, some business tips. Stick around.
Welcome once again to the Be Bold Show, and we have a lot in store for you today. For our first guest, let's go straight into that. Have you been to the mall lately? Well, up next, we're going to take you to the AHA Lingerie store. Let's find out what this is about. Ooh la la.
I used to have problems with the folds at my back and backaches as well, but now with the AHA bra I feel very comfortable now. Walking around wearing tight clothes and all that is quite comfortable than how it used to be before.
It's been very difficult to find the perfect bra, up to a point that I grew to my whatever stage. I couldn't find any proper bra, so I said to myself, if I could have a shop, I could have a brand, it will be that the shop that people went and say, this is it, this is what I've been looking for, right? And what exclamation comes before this is it? It's normally, aha, this is it. So that's how I came up with it. And I actually had my godfather, Dr. Sasu, stamp in and say, oh, this is such a great idea, so I think you should go ahead with it.
What made you even decide to do lingerie in the first place?
I would say that I'm a lady with a lot of, upper bosom, okay, a lot of assets. And it actually came about when I reached puberty. I had that baba boom effect on my chest, and it made me lose quite a lot of confidence. So my mom took it upon herself to groom me. She took me out shopping, and we went to the market to get some bras. But we realized that the bras were not fitting very well. So then we picked our sewing machine and needles, and then we started customizing it. So we sewed the sides, and then we also sewed in the caps to get it well fitted. So we've always been doing that to our bras. Then a friend of mine, Margaret Mary, introduced me to selling bras. So we were doing lingerie parties in the house, and I realized that most clients that came in needed more education about how to wear their bras, the right sizing, and then actually the fit were totally bad. So I started looking out for manufacturers, and luckily for me, one of the products, the brands that I was selling, their product came in and it had manufacturers' names and all that. So I got about 10 contacts. So I started contacting them. They didn't really take me serious, but I actually got one that took me serious and asked me to come over to their country to have a chat with them on what kind of products I wanted to produce.
How old were you then?
I was around 28.
28?
Yes. So I went to that country, and then we went through my product and the kind of features I wanted them to have. And they were highly excited about it because all the other brands they produce for major brands, Marks and Spencer's and Victoria's Secret and others, they look at more of the fashionable aspect of bras than the functionality. So they thought that it would be a product that will really sell, so ready to go a mile with me by reducing the minimum quantity that they normally produce. Though it was still a lot for my bank account, had to pull strings to get it done. So that's how it actually started.
One of the things I really want to do today at AHA is find out if I've been wearing the right bra size all my life, really. And so I'm going to give you a nice shot of before, and then we're going to put Maame Esi to the test and really find out how her bras really support my breast.
Okay, so first of all, I want to know your band. Let's hear this. I want to know your band size. Okay. You wear a 32B.
Oh, look at that. 32B.
That's 2B. So,
Yeah, I have actually been getting the wrong one then.
what have you been getting?
I won't tell you about it now. I'll tell you guys, but not her. We'll try.
It said 2B. So let's try something.
Okay.
So I want to know, what kind of bra do you want? Do you want like bras that give you padding, a boost, or?
I like boost of confidence. Yes. I need it to, oomph, I don't want it to
Okay,
just,
so you're at the right place.
All right, so this is me before with my normal bra size. Now could I get a bra? Which color are you gonna get me? Blue. So now I'm gonna try my new size, which is a 32B, right? 32B. All right, gonna try it. Thank you. What sort of advice do you have for women? I mean, I'm sure it's not just women with plus size, but how should a bra be worn? What does it mean for it to be really comfortable? Tell us a bit about that.
First of all, the mistake that we make is that when we're looking for a bra, most say that I want something, especially the busty women will say, I want something with very heavy straps. The straps should be strong. But the structure of the bra is made in such a way that the band is what should give you the support. So let me just give you an example. From here to this side is a band. So that is what gives you the major support. If your band is not strong enough, it means that you're going to have a lot of backaches. So when you're looking for a bra, you should look at something that has a strong band. It doesn't need to be big all the time, but the band must be strong enough to carry the weight of your breast. If not, it's the strap that's going to do the work, and it will have effect on your shoulders and at the core of your back. And then also the cup should also be, it depends on the effects that you want. If you want full coverage, if you want a demi coverage, but for busty women, most of the time you want at least some major coverage so that you don't spill out unnecessarily, which can really look much of an eyesore. And then also you should have like a side seam that pushes your breast in a bit. Now you can see most women in town having their breasts sprawling about, past their hands. Where your hands is, your breast you should be able to move your hands.
Okay.
But most of the time, most busty women have their breasts covering up to such a point that their hands are even hidden.
Okay.
You understand? And then also, when you wear it, you must make sure that the breast is in between your elbow, and your shoulder. But for most busty women, I can say that it has to be like that. But you have someone whose breast starts from here to there. Okay, but we have bras that can push you up to a point where at least your waist will be visible, right? No matter how busty you are, your waist should be visible so that you can have that kind of trim figure. But if you put yourself in the wrong bra, you would look like a one piece, right? Very heavy on top. You don't know where the waist, you don't know where the hip is. Totally wrong. So if you want to look good, you have to get it right.
I definitely feel confident in my posture. First of all, it really also lifts my back. It doesn't make me want to slouch, which is, I think it must be because of the back brace that I'm getting, because I like to slouch. That's my favorite thing. But right now I just feel like, yes, aha.
The breast is well pumped down.
And there is the back. So that means, guys, I have been wearing the wrong bra since I was 13. So Maame Esi, for those of you that don't know, she was Miss Universe in 2000, right?
Yeah.
Millennium, right? And so I just want to know, did that also influence the decision to do this?
It did influence it a lot. I'm sure later you get to see some of the Miss Universe pictures. I'm not sure if I can pinpoint any beauty queen that has that much bust that I like, the one I have.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a double H cup now, but then, even then, I had a lot of bust. And when it came to designing stuff for me, it was always a problem. And I remember my designer then, Jimmy Delaja, will be showing my breast around, where do we put this? It's too much. And I think the Miss Universe educated me a lot in totality. I mean, meeting other beauties that had busts and how they handled them, and also getting great designers who advised me on exactly how to handle my busting clothing. Yes.
I just love the way she came about the idea of even deciding to do her own bra line. She was big, you know, heavy chested, and her and her mom used to sew. And honestly, I'm wearing her bra right now, and I'm telling you, it gives you that back support that you need. You really feel held together.
You were telling me that, you know, most women don't even know how to shop for a bra because you don't know how to measure yourself, and you really need that help. And I think she is really able to offer all women that kind of help. At the
store, that's exactly what she does. So guys, if you're free, go by the AHA store, get your bra size, measurements, whatever. Apparently I was wearing the wrong bra for a very long time. Look at that.
Imagine.
So, AHA.